Oh, this is not Profit Taker. I know. Unsubscribe if that bothers you. This is World of Tanks, and this is me getting a Kolobanov's medal in the CS-63, which means that I am the last player alive against 5 enemy players and win. And best of all, I don't do it by capping. I wanted to, but they left me no choice, which is very nice because it's much nicer to win by killing them, of course. So, CS-63, we have speed mode, we're getting a Kolobanov's. The only reason, or only place where this can possibly be is if we go to the castle over here. Is it a castle? Town? Village? I don't know. We have to go over there. It only has one entry. So that's the only way this is gonna work. This Bulldog is an excellent driver. And we make it solidly before the enemy arrives. Which is nice. Gets us here, no damage taken. And this Bulldog is clearly more experienced at playing his position. So he instantly goes for the enemy tanks, going to the heavy line. I'm a bit delayed with it, because this is my first time here on the CS-63 actually. As such, I didn't know that this doesn't have an angle. This one does. That's very nice. Get our first shot off in the game. Now, this Barask is not very adept at driving, and maybe neither am I, but I weigh more, so it sucks to be him. I didn't feel like there were much more things to be done over at the heavy flank. So I'm looking at the sniper flank, give this E50 a little room, and actually take a shot meant for the E50, and then with a damaged gun, snapshot the SU-130PM, which had 1 pixel available. And that's actually crucial to winning this game. Well, I assume. But it's just hilarious nonsense, this game. I had no right to pen that shot earlier. Did go for a blind there, because what else do you do? It was actually the wrong choice. The real wrong choice was not aiming already. And I couldn't get the SU-130 as he backed off. But I look at this SU and I think, he hasn't learned his lesson yet. They still have a bunch of health, so they are probably gonna do it again, at least one of them. So I stay here for a while, and would you look at that? Just HE pen, very nice. This is why we like paper tanks. That's that for now. So, a little bit later, I try one more time, but nah. Centurion wants attention instead. I'm happy to give that to him. Sadly, someone else tracked him right before I did, so I didn't get the tracking assist. There was some spotting assist from one of the TDs over at the left side. It's all in all very good. Nearly a 2k, 0 damage taken. The CS-59 that I bullied earlier is currently doing this for some reason, which allows me to pen him. And like I said, first time here figuring out the positions. I usually am not in a tank that's fast enough for this, but the CS-63 is just amazing. And T-54E1 actually had a shot on him earlier, but I noticed it too late. Now this guy's going up for reasons. It's holiday up season, like, it doesn't make much sense. Now I didn't aim that well there. I could have aimed it a little better, maybe gotten him, but I didn't want to just stay there in line of sight for the tank destroyers there. But we do get him pretty much in the same way as the Centurion earlier. So now we're at nearly 2222 damage. And I see this Leopard at this point, and I'm like, do I rush him? Or probably gonna lose the game at this point anyway. And it's always fun to rush someone. But no, I resist a little while longer. Go for a blind shot because realistically the T-54 is dead. It's not gonna spot any of them anymore. And I completely am oblivious to this Charvateur, which for some reason didn't hit me already. Then proceed to miss a first shot. Very nice. But now I make the conscious choice. This T-49 needs to be the one to die. Because this Charvateur has a limited number of clips, and then I can just clip him out. And as such, he's also done now, he's leaving. Probably shouldn't have left, should have just been there at least to join the T-49 in spirit. But together with this other T-49 that arrived here, I'm able to kill that one without taking any more damage. Immediately thanked him, as one should. And then here, far too late, like I could have done this a few seconds earlier. I switched to HE, and the ELC even just parks. He does a 180, which kills all his momentum, which is why I was able to hit that. Very nice for me, very nice for the Pershing as well. That's what allows him to get the ELC. Now we have 5 enemies left, 3 of ours. No, on the left side. What's that? It's an SU. An SU is backing up, he's now afraid of the Pershing. But I am also spotted. So I first need to get the safety. And I shoot way too late. It was just poorly done. Leopard takes the Pershing out. So now we are 2 against 5. Most of them are one-shots, but not all. Okay, I'm not spotted so I can drive here, but where would Debbie go? I typically would expect them to go here. Just drive over. But they don't. In the end I have no idea which route they have taken, but yeah, we decide to go back to the entrance. And we can look at that Charvateur, get a first shot on him. I don't know if this T-49 got shot at or just got rammed, but I assume he got shot at. Maybe both, but otherwise the Charvateur would have shot at me earlier. My mistake on the Charvateur, taking only 1 shot from him. Did ram him, which was necessary to mitigate any potential RNG shenanigans. Leopard comes up. Oh, Emil comes up. Dead. Very nice, thank you Emil. Leopard proceeds to bounce. I don't understand how. I've looked at it many times already. I don't understand it. This one he just misses because he's bad. And SU joins the party, but I can't deal with that. This one needs to die first. And the SU makes a critical mistake here to face hug, which you don't do if you have no armor, and the other sort of does. So he's unable to get any angles. I don't understand how, but I managed to ram him to death. And now suddenly I have 5 kills, 4 of which were after the Kolobanov's window. And there's only this one SU left, the one from earlier over there. And once again, I'm like, what do I do? So I do the typical thing, look at the entrance, is he there? And I figure he isn't. Then get very distracted by the T-49, don't point my gun anywhere I should. And I make a decision, I'm going to go for a base cap, because I can't outspot him. Oh, there he is. Go back out of speed mode. And now we have 6 minutes to stare at a corner. Yep. I have no HE left, but it doesn't matter. I don't need the alpha here, and I don't think anything here on this tank can ricochet. Like, it's not built to ricochet for one, and also it probably just overmatches, though I don't know that for sure. So yeah, we are both a one-shot to each other. He can probably pen me in most places. Only chance I have is if he ricochets something, or if I'm faster. So this is high-octane gameplay, as they say. Like I said, we have 6 minutes to stare at a corner. Oh yeah, I don't think I've explained what a Kolobanov is. Unless I did, but you kill 5 people being the last one alive. Or cap while you're already at last one alive against 5 or more people. At this point I went a little bit lower, so I just have less surface area that he can hit. But that gets him unspotted, and it isn't long before I'm like, yeah, that's great and all, but I would actually rather know where he is. Because if he leaves, then I'm fucked. Then I have no idea how to win this game. So, he was thinking the same thing, he was driving up. Now we're doing the same thing again. But, oh, he drove up differently, and that should have been game, but now I'm dead? No. He bounces. It looked like he was using HE there, actually. It sounded like HE anyways, but... It bounces. I kill him. I win. I have Kolobanovs. I have Top Gun. I have High Cal. I'm very happy.